I tried surviving 100 days in Minecraft, but with only one heart. Every mob, every drop, every mistake equals instant death. No second chances. Here's how it went. I spawned in a dark oak forest, and after admiring the fact that I could die to a leaf if I wasn't careful, I dipped. I ran over to a spruce forest instead and chopped down my first tree. Grabbed a bunch of saplings because let's be real, 90% of my builds are gonna be spruce. And then I fought a purple chicken. Yeah, I don't know either. Anyway, I found a cave, grabbed some coal, and then hit the jackpot of iron. I had enough for full armor and tools before the sun even went down. Power is everything in a one-heart world. I wasn't gonna risk getting one-tapped by a skeleton named Gerald. I then found a mob spawner and robbed it of everything it had. Sue me. After pushing my luck and somehow surviving over 2 days in a cave, I decided it was time for me to start heading out. After leaving, I spotted a weird-looking pig, and immediately decided that was tomorrow's problem. After aimlessly running around for what felt like a century, I stumbled upon a ruined portal. I then looted it, judged it, and moved on. Eventually, I stumbled upon a village, and let's just say this village, I'd be spending a lot more time here than I originally thought. Moving on, I raided the blacksmith, stole everything that looked remotely shiny, then casually robbed the villagers of their food. Sorry guys, iron wasn't enough. I posted up in one of their houses and called it a night. Next day, I spotted a lava pool near the village, and naturally I made another portal because what else do you do when you only have one heart and a death wish? Walked in, looked around, walked right back out. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. Instead, I decided to go on another mining trip and had my first few near-death experiences. Creepers, skeletons, spiders, you name it. But somehow, I lived. And then, I spotted a deep dark, and after deciding I'd likely die if I went further into it, I left. As I was exploring further off into the cave, I stumbled upon some diamonds, one of the few things that still gives every Minecraft veteran butterflies. And then I found more, and then even more. I had enough to fully gear up, and I didn't even cry once. Next step, enchantments. I went back to the lava pool, mined obsidian, and made myself a little setup. Nothing fancy, just enough to throw a book on a sword and call it strategy. After my newly founded diamond armor and tools, I then went on a killing spree. Some would say I had a power trip. The next few days were uneventful, cut down a few trees, kidnapped a villager because friendships are forced, and just the usual. I finally went back into the nether, traded with a piglin, and after 47 bricks, 12 crying obsidian, and 1 pair of soul speed boots, I finally got 4 pearls. W. Then I started making a shed. Might not sound like much now, but trust me, that little box of planks has a future. That's when I convinced my friend Logan to join the world. Some would argue that was my biggest mistake. What the hell's wrong with this guy? But on the bright side of things, I did set up a cow farm in the midst of all that chaos. He joined, I started mining out an area for cobble and base expansion, and let's just say the conversations we had down there.
I know the schematic, like off the dome. I'm giving you dome.
What happens in the tunnels stays in the tunnels. Anyway, with Logan's company, I continued mining out the tunnel for 2 hours. Sometime later, Logan decided to join me on the world again. Do you like the way I flick my tiger?
No,
okay.
No.
Tough crowd, okay, no. My bad, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest, this session was probably one of the most peaceful thus far. I continued working on the tunnel, I mined some trees, I expanded the cow farm, I expanded the wheat farm. It was a pretty relaxing day. And then I went back into the nether to collect some bone blocks and some quartz. And then I even spent some more time farming some wheat. And then somehow I think him and I came up with a game mode. I don't know. Where we going?
Oh, hey man! You can make a mini game out of that.
Whoever can stay on this the longest.
It's like a rodeo. No!
Alright, my turn.
Oh, that's not fair. You've played this game before. Oh, never mind, I won. Yeah!
Disregarding that, I then suggested Logan go mining. I figured he'd be helpful for once, but he came back with 0 diamonds, 0 iron, and about 10 death messages. Thanks, Logan. Oh. Huh. Yo, wow! At this point, you have to be doing it on purpose.
The last 2 times were yes.
This is gonna make an entire segment in my video.
No, it's not.
Yeah? I'm just gonna cut all this out.
You know what, man?
What?
You know what?
Oh.
That's what. Oh, that destroyed my heart.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Since I started off on 1 heart, anytime Logan dies, he loses one. I don't make the rules, man. That's how the mod pack works. I then spent the next couple of days farming and making a balcony for my wheat farm. I am gonna let 1 heart Andrew take over this narrating bit because I do think insanity finally got to me and I spoke to myself for over 2.5 hours. I said in the last recording session, if I could hit this, that'd be cool. I said in the last recording session that I was thinking of putting torches in the surrounding area of my so-called base, just to lighten up the area and not deal with mobs like that, and that's a zombie raid. No way I only have 9 torches. Oh, the sugarcane's grown. Alright, we're gonna mine that real fast then. Yeah, we also upgraded to level 30 enchantments, so that's awesome. You know, once I do get up to level 30, whether I make an XP farm or just mine quartz in the nether or I beat the ender dragon, want to have prop 4 to do that, so... So this entire farm, I picked up everything, right? I get nearly 3 stacks from it. See, I'm thinking I'm gonna extend that by 5 on one of these sides, just so I can get 3 stacks exactly off of a full mine. I will say it's not gonna look pretty with all these torches covering my entire base, but see, I don't really care about looks in comparison to, you know, survivability, if that's a word. I just want to live, man. Kinda hard to see what I need to light up with the sun going up. This might honestly be easier when it's nighttime, but you know, what do I know? After some contemplating, I finally decided it was time to start working on something I've been putting off for a while. Diamonds and redstone, those are the 2 things we are looking for. Perfectly fine without finding diamonds. No issue there. Only need redstone. Be cool if that skeleton would not follow me into the water and shoot me. It was also around 3 AM at this time, so excuse me for my improper speech, if you will. Alright, well, mining trip successful. Now we're gonna go back up. Not really. More? Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining by any means. Diamonds! Oh my god, and that's a 3 vein from a top. So there's probably still more under that. But by itself, I have enough for what I want. Excuse me, creeper. I'd like to get these diamonds first. Thank you. Oh my god, there's a lot. And more! First things first, while we're here, I mean, my inventory's a mess, so we're quickly gonna deposit our items. We're gonna go boom, bam, craft our second diamond pickaxe. This one has an efficiency 1 on break and 1. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and hope I get like a maxed out pickaxe. Okay, that's not bad. Honestly, on breaking and fortune, that's pretty damn good, you know. Unfortunately, we don't have efficiency. But, you know, I could work with that. I do like this golden crown, and I am going to hold on to it just for when I do go to the nether. But I am going to make a diamond helmet. Because I can. What would you give me if I wanted to? Oh my god. Rot 4. I wish, man. For the last 15 days, I've somewhat been keeping a secret. I've kind of been collecting resources for one thing. A mob grinder. 1 heart means XP is rare and bones are gold, so I built one from scratch. 2 hours of placing blocks, breaking blocks, and this placing blocks. You know what? I'll just let 1 heart Andrew show you. Yeah, no, that's it. I have all the resources in these 2 chests. Alright, okay, excuse me, going down. Sweet, thanks. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, new strat. We're gonna go into here, we're gonna grab my apples, we're gonna chug this down, and then we're gonna go kill that little shit with the trident. This guy dropped copper. Nice. Okay, so I now have a platform just because I wanted to have space to set this up. But now we are gonna start work on the farm. Gotta do something like this, and then boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I grab these hoppers. I do some hopper work magic thing. Boom, 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 boom. Those are connecting, right? Yes, they are. Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. All those are connected? Yes, they are. Sweet. I'll leave the tutorial to this video down in the description if you do want to do this for yourself. Yeah, no, that's it. I have nothing else to say. If you do want to follow along with what I'm building, feel free, as it is pretty easy. Okay, sweet. I honestly brought the perfect resources to get started on the farm. And then I do some block work on the side of this. And then I go up 19 blocks on every side. This is gonna be awesome. Perfect. I believe that's it. Honestly, I should have grabbed another bucket of water so I could have dropped it down up here, but I'm an unprepared man. What can I say? Okay, so now he wants me to place slabs on these blocks, but I haven't brought the slabs yet, and then extend it by 7 blocks. So for now, we're just gonna build up with these blocks and then fill it in with slabs. Once I get the slabs over here, that is. We have the base of it complete, assuming this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now we're just gonna have to connect all these platforms. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I need to sleep. Oh no. Okay, we're going home. Screw this. We're going home. Excuse me, coming through, man. Not on my farm. I'm Hispanic, man. I'm very serious about my farms, okay? Alright, we're off my property. Now you can swan dive me. So I can take hits from phantoms. That's good to know. I don't want to take hits from phantoms, though. I guess while I'm here, there's no point in not grabbing some of the slabs. Why is there a zombie on my roof? I should have put some stuff in the chest while I was there instead of having to make all these roundabout trips. But to be fair, you know, I was trying to build it, and then I had a phantom army trying to swarm me. Okay, back to the mob grinder we go. Okay, alright, it's coming together. It's coming together. Ow. Okay, we'll find a place to put water down eventually, but I'm gonna work on this for right now and not fall into that man trap. Alright. Tragedy avoided, I guess. My fan is on because it's incredibly hot in my room right now, but cue the montage. And I'm out. Okay, looks like we are gonna be going back after all. Okay, can I could take all this. That fits perfectly. Oh my. And boom. That should be it. That should be it. And then it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes. Okay, this might work. This might be it. Oh my god, it works. Oh, baby. Now, just make sure it cycles back. Sweet! If I get struck by lightning, so help me God. Yeah, no, I don't use redstone that much. Okay, and then one last tedious process. I gotta make the AFK chamber. Okay, and then I make a crystal slab sick. Okay, and then I make a 3x3 platform, including the ladder, and I'm in the clouds. That's awesome. That's amazing. Video just he goes up and then puts some blocks above his roof. But I'm gonna be honest, I kind of have trust issues, so I'm gonna make an entire box. Put a torch right in here. I'm thinking I'm gonna turn off my clouds. Yeah, there we go. This should just be it. And now I'm thinking I'm just gonna let this sit for about 20 minutes. Like I said, I have trust issues, so I'm just gonna block this off. We're gonna sit right here, and I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, it might be time. I mean, it's not nighttime, which it is not. Okay, perfect. Now we're just gonna jump down this and not die. Okay, that's fine, that works. Okay. Oh my god. 20 minutes and I got all this. Honestly, this session has been incredibly successful. I'm gonna get out of these waters because we don't like drowns around these parts. Okay, well, I'm now gonna spend the next couple of minutes of my life clearing out this farm. Day 35, I finally started building a real base. Yeah, it took over a month of in-game time, but who cares? I started from that tunnel under my base and made it look actually pretty good. Time for some editor magic. We go in here. I go boom, bam, boom, bam. You go walk up, boom. And then I look up and boom. Just like that. After the main tunnel was complete, I then decided to add some accents. Now I'm gonna grab this, and then I'm gonna see if I can get like an efficiency or something on a pickaxe, and if so, I'll make a diamond one. Do I want to test my luck with that? I kind of want to. I'm expecting Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and then Efficiency 4. Okay. You know, that works. It's perfect. Now I have a maxed out pickaxe, you know, except for Efficiency 5, because that's a thing. And then mending. Well, what I was gonna do before I got incredibly distracted was, for starters, incorporate wood into this area somehow, because it does feel a bit bland. And then I also want to make a chest room in here somewhere. I mean, I could incorporate trap doors. They're kind of expensive though, so... Honestly, I'm thinking this right here is a perfect spot for a chest room, because it's either like I make a straightaway going down that way, or I just put chest here, and then chest here, then chest here. But I like it being over here more, so we're gonna clear this out and see if I can make something. I'm gonna do a little something like this. Then came the chest room, which went like this. Place chests, run out, mine tree, make chest, place chest, repeat. It was pain, but it turned out clean. This place is actually coming together. Yeah, no, that's enough for one day. I'm thinking next recording session, though, I'm gonna move into the underground base. So I'm gonna take everything from here, make a room down there, and just move in. Ain't that right, Logan? Oh, and side note, Logan joined back, but different. Oh my god, you're adorable!
Let me out! Ah!
But on a serious note, Logan will now be playing as my companion from here on out. Yeah, I don't know either, man. Whoa, buddy! I logged back on after 2 months. You have a gun aimed at me. Anyway, I then caught Logan up on the world lore, and that was it for today. We have a few things I need to show you. Number one, we now have a cow farm. Let that sink in.
Oh my god, a cow farm! I'm gonna
go over here. We now have a wheat farm.
Oh my god, we have a wheat farm!
I was thinking I want bedrooms in here, right? But just making like a 3-room in there and like banding it out, that would kind of look a bit odd. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make a bedroom behind me in this corridor, in this hallway. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna put some glass on the outskirts, put a nice floor, give the room a nice spacious vibe, if you will. After picking a spot, I then dug it out, gave it a window view, and then moved all my valuables over. And finally felt home. I feel like looking at this room alone, it feels like more like a upstairs castle-y vibe. I could be wrong. How about you just tell me what you think in the comments down below? Or don't, or do, or don't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I need an enchantment room though. I also need more iron, huh? Make an anvil, therefore if I could put this silk touch on an axe or a pickaxe or something. Alright. This space will work. I needed silk touch. But to get that, I needed an anvil. And to get that, iron. So I did what any sane player would do. I went mining. I mean, this is enough to make an anvil, but I would like to have some extra. So I guess I'll start making my way out, and if I find some more, so be it. If I don't, so be it. Oh my god, we're next to my mob farm? I love that. That's awesome. I presume by now all my iron should be done smelting. I really need to learn my way around this place. Oh my days. Made one too many blocks. But that's fine, I'll just turn it back. It is nice seeing all this iron. I'll put it on my efficiency pickaxe. Just cause, you know, for mining out these areas, I could get stone rather than continuing to smelt it. Put this right here for right now. Put this on here. Silk touch, perfect. What do we want to name this? Lickless. Perfect. Sweet. Why does that feel so dark? Oh, wait. I could just do this. Then where are my fence posts? Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Okay, hold that thought even longer. Haha. That feels a bit too low for my liking, actually. You might be asking yourself, so why, Andrew? Why do you need a chest in your enchantment area? You have chests everywhere. In my mind, it's easier to have everything all in one place, so having it like this, I think that works perfect. Let me... boom, boom, boom. And then oh. Did not mean to put you right there. Why does it only fill up one? Oh, I gotta put in it. Oh, that's cool. I've never actually used these. You gotta put them in individual slots. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And then I don't know what's gonna go there, but something probably will eventually, so we'll just do that for right now. Alright, it's cozy. It's cozy. I kinda like this. I don't think I ever actually set my spawn point on this bed. I do feel like this wall is a bit plain though, so hear me out, right? I do a little something like this. Hear me out, right? Something like this. It's weird, but hey, I'm a weird guy, okay? This perspective is amazing. Oh, Starlick, how I've always been so good with the camera shots. Hey, I'm looking the wrong way. Hold on. Nope. Sorry, man, I'm not really used to using this free cam mode. Hey, hold on. Eye contact. There you are. You're probably wondering why you're gathered here. Well, if you look up, over yonder, it's right up there. 49 days in a world where a single mistake meant the end. But everything's about to change. But first, let's take a trip down memory lane. Nearly 50 days in a world where I didn't think I'd make it past day 10, but here I am. Still standing with an enchantment room, a beautiful bedroom, may I add, and player heads. I might be slightly lonely. What about it? Nice view of my village, a portal that's kind of bare, but that's besides the point. A nice tunnel system, a nice chest room that isn't entirely complete, but it's coming together. In all seriousness though, I've been wanting to do a 100 days video for a while. I just haven't exactly had the time, and I haven't exactly had the mental capacity on to find out how to make it entertaining or not. So if you've enjoyed this video, let me know, because I did put a lot of work into it, but this is present me talking. But I am gonna put a lot of work into it. This is the first house I ever lived in. Coming in from this direction, because I remember seeing it from the backside. I ran in here, grabbed the furnaces I believed, looted the chest, found a bundle which is still in my inventory to this day. And then I eventually found my way to this house, which is the biggest house of the village. Call me selfish, call me greedy, but it's beautiful. Hey Logan. I really don't know why he's here, because you can't even interact with it. Anyway, how you doing, Fred? We've come a long way together, you and I, you know that? Tell me that's not cinematical. I don't know what I'm gonna use this shot for, but just imagine something cool right here, okay? Imagine something sick, sweet, and amazing. Believe it or not, going into this world, I had a vision in mind. I made this shed, and even though it might have seemed... What am I trying to say here? And even though it might have seemed useless at the time, I had a vision. A shed, being above a cave entrance, going down into a secret underground world that isn't so secret, but there's nothing more to it. This is literally just a shed. Did I put a 1 on that? Whoops. And that takes us to here. Hey. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway... Let me look at the camera. There you are. There you are. Okay, is this good? Yeah, this is perfect. But earlier on in this video, I'm sure you remember if you've made it this far, we stumbled along a deep, dark cave. On my personal time, I ventured off deeper into that cave, and you wouldn't believe what I found. I mean, you might believe what I found. I mean, because they kind of do spawn there, and it's the whole reason they exist. But yeah, no, an ancient city. With that said... 49 days in a world where a single mistake meant the end. One heart, no room for failure. The deep dark is awaiting.